Така. Добър ден. Така, виждам се, чувам се, поне така изглежда. Тъй. Добре, в такъв случай. Нещо подсъкаме малко Tales of Arise. Колко малко, не знам. Може би към 3 часа. Аз мислям, че това не е особено малко, но it is what it is. Така че предлагам всъщност да започваме без много да се бавя. Така. Скрих ли това нещо? Да, добре, скрих съм. Окей. В такъв случай можем да започваме. Докъде? Боже ми, не мога да намеря играта, бе, човек. Това. Намерих къде ми играта. Нани? По някаква причина не ми работи... What? Една секунда. По някаква причина не ми работи шибания контролер. Вие какво подяли да се случва? Окей, просто... Добре. I'm a fucking idiot. Never mind. Така, какво е положението сега? Какво трябва да правим и мога ли да си изкрафтя нещо? Предполагам, ще ми трябва. Мога ли да енхансвам нещо? Не. Poison Charm, Paralysis... Искам си да имам по едно от всичките тея. Опал съм сигурен, че имам. Гарнет мисля, че и него имам. Александрит мисля, че и него имам. Black Onyx. Warrior Emblem, Pierce Emblem, Grit Emblem, Lucky Patch. Я да видя. Equipment. Така, той си с Warrior емблемата има... Black Onyx-а. Black Onyx-а... Окей, това му сваля атаката. Тя е с Pierce емблемата, която има повече Penetration. Тя е с Grit емблемата за Resistance. Имам малко опали. Item Dropper. Имам Lucky Pangle. Може да изложа на нея това. Защото в мен да не е в файт. Не знам дали това нещо се не е бува, ако не е в файт. Може да му сложа това. Не, Black Onyx си го имам. И съм го еквипнал. Мога да му сложи Resistance-а. Или Swift Ring. Holy shit. Упс. None. Move Escape Speed. Понеже той в принцип е нали такъв, който доджва и става по-бърз и така нататък. Окей. Outfits. Не. Искам да го държа по този начин. Окей, ако се върна в еквипмента, имам ли пък нещо по-добро? Имам по-лошо. Чуя се дали не си продам старите... всъщност, я да видя какво се случва тук. Окей, в момента използвам най-добрия такъв. Не мога да изкрафтя флейм нещото, което може би ще е добре да го изкрафтя. Не е толкова скъпо. Така че, yes. Крафтим. Теб за сега ще оставя. Ти си добре.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Damn it. Окей. Армор. Жугалска. Всъщност това е по-добро за него. Това е по-добро за него. Това е много по-добро за него. Ще го взема това. И ще го екипираме на лол. И сега ще взема и туп. Ще взема и надохлим нещо. Само да видя нещо. Outfit. Окей, седят си като хората. Давай. Какво е положението? Окей, всички съм по 23 левел. Това, което искам, ако успея да нацеля правилното такова. Висент. Ау Форест. Калаглия. Озепек. Сангуин Равин. Какво пък имам тука? Giant Zugal Hunt. Това не е... То е окей. А пък в Озебек... Искам да видя нещо. Като страничен квест. Още ли бе, човек? Това е много странно. Anyway, Не искам това, не искам това. Искам до ранчето. Понеже са ми пораснали това, животните. Въпреки че май не трябва да ходя до ранчето. Може и да не трябва. Честно така не знам. Окей. Again, cow. Pig. Chicken. Защото съм скрънза. Често дали са пром срещу шибания драк отново. Сега съм малко по-висок левел с малко по-добри брони. И се сдохали ми, естествено. Мисля са пром.
that the Zoogle?
Maybe.
Little help. I'm already getting started.
No escape!
Feel.
Rolling snap!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover.
First strike!
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm.
Take this! You're finished! Lightning thrust! Does it hurt?
Окей, еще он и направлено нищо. Cool.
I'll finish you here and now. Elusive deity. Do it.
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade.
Benediction light. I'm on it! Heal! This one's all mine! You're done! Burn!
Talon hurricane.
I'm not done!
Elusive deity.
Finish!
Begin.
Big clap!
I'm on it. Talon hurricane.
Now we're on it!
Take this. I'm on it. Talon
Eternal
hurricane.
devastation! Try harder! Right. Stay away from my friends! Lightning thrust! Take
Eat
this!
this.
You're finished!
Shout.
Окей, интересно.
It's over!
Ready and rare.
Eternal
Smash
devastation!
you.
Not on my watch.
Eat this.
Take this!
О, вау.
Here I come!
I'm on it.
Lightning
Talon
thrust!
hurricane.
You're finished! This one's all mine! Burn!
I'll tear you
You're
apart.
mine! It's over! Here I come!
Определено правя повече демидж, но...
Here I come! First strike! Eternal devastation!
Yep.
Can't move!
Okay, guys, think it's time to run.
Шут. Я мога да менеджвам ранчето, докато съм на път. Ще вземам да реснем. Евентуално да мога да говоря с някой.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Yeah, there's lots of plants and wildlife here.
I know, and it all looks freaking delicious too.
Who said anything about eating them?
Това е много странно, впрочем. Самия факт, че диалога, който се води отдолу в левият ъгъл, изобщо не отговаря на това да се случва на екрана. Което е мега странно.
I think we've rested long enough.
Ама мега
Let's keep
странно.
moving.
насам. Дали ще се върне Кисара сега?
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
Или не?
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Yes, please.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danin lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Okay. Comrades in freedom. Gnocchi recipe. Round springy dumplings, combining potatoes and flour, pouring some creamy sauce on top of it makes for a scrumptious delicacy. And leaf-wrapped fish recipe. What the fuck? A dish cooked by grilling fish inside of a large leaf. Opening it up reveals a tender fish as the scent of the leaf wafts through the air. Okay. Alphen comrades of freedom. In freedom. Окей, още максимум AG. Имам 914. Явам какво има тука. Shockwave Swash. Swashing sweep from the side. Over limit extension mid-air jump. Това е интересно. Counter attack damage. Това ми харесва. AG restored. Нека вземе това. Ти какво имаш? Boost Cage, Mid-Air Evasion, Mid-Air Damage, Spear Sweep. Art Casting Resilience. Това ми харесва. Леле. Art Casting Mobility. Sure. Харесва ми как звучи това. Weak Point Damage. Що да не? It restored from critical hits. Yes, please. Mid-Air Evasion. And holy shit. Окей, явим какво се случва тук. Catapult. Faster AG Recovery. Temporarily raises one's AG recovery speed for a set period. Perfect evading. Окей, това го искам. Rod extension, critical damage, down damage. Окей. Boost strike damage, resurrection. Това искам. Това изглежда фън. Guard mobility. Yes, please. Okay. Good.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Eldermen and Sea Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought.
Wow.
I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt. Even though doing so meant defying Renan hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renans wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Holy shit. Ако не се хванаме за гърлата в следващите няколко часа, пана.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Окей, интересно.
Mahog Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Окей, Джобой. Окей.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I'm only getting started.
It's go back for
Field.
You're
Raging
finished!
Cascade.
You're mine!
Nice, Law.
Leave it all to love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
You're finished! Totally! In an instant!
Ooh.
Impact block!
Как? Ага, ясно.
This could be useful.
Cool. Бавно, но славно. I knew it.
Get lost.
Take this!
Lost and ready. This one's mine.
Take this!
I shall provide assistance.
My turn!
I'm out of ammo.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Take this! Be still! Lunar Rondo! Rising Sun! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Okay.
Our weapons are the sword and...
Fist and...
Staff.
And you ruined it.
What's this thing?
Red Jasmine. Ага. Devil Tail. Значи тук са оранжеви.
Look, Hoodle. One of your buddies.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Come and face
Armor
me!
won't save you!
I'm only
You
getting
take it?
started.
No further!
Annihilation.
There!
Tornado Drive!
Resonate outfit! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed blow.
Charging up!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you! Demon Fang!
Do it!
Eat this!
Swallow Blade!
Fang Blast!
Any injuries?
Май ще хубаво да пипнат дохалим. Окей, хил. Двоен хилър. Always good. Tornado Drive. Всичко е Tornado Drive. Има Resurrection. Which would be useful. Ама, you know. Tempest. Negative Gate. Искам да сложа Tempest. What the fuck happened?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
We're unwalking fishing. Yep. Various fishing points are scattered around Dana, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish can be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles, so don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing consists of 4 steps: casting a line, luring fish, hooking them, and then reeling them in. For more information about these steps, consult the fighting controls topic. Okay.
Now where might those fish be?
Mikael's rot. Huh. Okay.
Looks like I lost it.
What?
Yeah. I've got something.
What?
You've got to know when to quit.
The fuck is going on here?
There we go. Good fishers always keep their cool.
Damn it.
I've got something. That was disappointing.
Ah, damn it.
All right.
Okay.
Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Окей, канав за какво подяло се случва?
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me.
Same dude.
Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact
That's
it's a
but
giant
short.
time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely
Oh
delicious.
no.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
Yep.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicent. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
Hey, you look like you know your way with a rod. I've been fishing a long time and have built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want one thing in exchange. All I ask is for you to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. Fishing expert. The fishing expert found that at Tauca Pond can teach you the basics about fishing. If you show him your fishing notes, he'll tell you where to go catch fish you haven't found, as well as giving you new fishing gear based on how much you've caught. Miguel's Road. Stana Kisara, yep, skilled angler. Окей, интересно. Look who it is. Something you need to ask? One kind of fish, Tauca Pond, oh, така, frozen. Place you've yet to catch, why? Okay. Two more and I have something for you. How the fishing rod you use affects how much strength you've got to reel in fish. If you're running into fish you just can't catch with your current rod, it's probably time for an upgrade. Show me records of catching lots of different fish and I'll hook you up with new rods. Anything else? What about worse? Decoys made to look like food that you used to. Well, were fish to reel in. Each fish has its own preferences, so you have to change lures depending on what you're after. Whenever you find a new one, it's a good idea to test it and see what kind of fish it works well on. Anything else? If it's a fish you've caught before, check your fishing notes. That will remind you where its habitat is. When in doubt, it's always good to crack open your fishing note. If it's fish you haven't seen before, show me your fishing notes and then we'll talk. Okay, искам да видя. Tauca Pond Road. Okay. Overseer Hill. Frozen Valley. Окей, къде се намираме в момента? Това е Tauca Pond Road. Okay, so probably повече неща за фишинг. Окей.
Nothing's biting. Now where might those fish be?
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. There we go.
Okay.
I'll get you next time. Yeah. Okay, change of plans.
Uh,
Ha! Nothing's biting.
uh,
Ha! Looks like I lost it. Reel it in. She's got a good size to her, all told.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch.
Okej, ja wiem. Окей, Frozen Hill. Че я вим, кое беше другото място? Overseer Hill и Frozen Valley. Overseer Hill. Ето тук, а Frozen Valley къде е? Някъде в Сисвуден? Нека отидем и погледнем какво ме...
You finally made it. It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
You picked the wrong fight.
These little ones are...
Less talking, more pummeling.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Ah, shit.
There's something in the water.
what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it's not bad per se.
Nice work!
I've got something.
Okay. Окей. Не му повярвам, че ловят шивна риба, човек.
She's got a good size to her, all told.
Hopefully it tastes
Spike?
better than it looks.
Окей.
All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans.
Окей, и нека отидем в Overseer Hill тогава. То е точно тук близо до това. Cool. Много добре даже.
We've reached our destination.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Как ги подусваш?
You saw it too,
Подушваш от тука.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Yeah.
Окей.
Oh boy, she's a big one.
Whoa, what?
Good fishers always
Damn
keep
it.
their cool. All right.
Да не хванах същата. Какво правя с времето си?
I'll catch something bigger next time.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Мисля, че хванахме точно 3 вида.
Well, it's not bad per se.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Nope. Така. Wait. What? Имам fucking квестове, човек. Actually, първо ще отида при... Ето пич. Епа да бях... Never mind, тогава.
Finally made it. Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah.
Lord Tohelim, what brings you here? Nothing in particular. We are simply passing through. We are quite distant from the capital, however. Are you in need of assistance? Yeah. I've been having Zugo problems. How curious. You shouldn't be seeing any more of them out here now that the soldier... out here since the soldiers cleared them all out. The little ones have kept away, yes, but this big Zugo showed up recently that's been causing me no end of trouble. It looks like a giant monkey, I guess you could say. It likes to blow these huge gusts of wind that wreak havoc on my crops. Sounds like a serious problem. I apologize for troubling you with this, my lord. I promise to still fulfill the palace's order somehow, but we'll see what we can do. Fret not, I shall handle the situation myself. What? You would do that for me, my lord? But of course, how could I possibly ignore a citizen standing before me who is quite clearly in dire need of my aid?
Kisar.
You said it was a large simian Zugo that knows how to manipulate wind, yes? Very well, let us be off, Kisara. Yeah! Tohelim, Big Game Hunter. Окей, имам някакво предположение какво ще случи. Но, нека видим. What could go wrong, huh?
You picked the wrong fight! Here! Damn it!
Ready and ready.
I'm ready!
Brilliant. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
Not so fast. I'm ready. Megasonic thrust. Dragon. Great.
Holy
You
shit.
can tell it's tough just looking.
Pow!
There! That's it! Mega Red!
Simian pests.
I shall seal you where you stand. I'm surrounded.
Go for the weak point! Do it!
Benediction light.
Glacial Steel! Here's the evil!
Begin. Elusive deity. This one's mine. Challenge me. Yeah. I can't get out of this. Dragon Force. Sonic Drop. Elusive deity. You're such a failure. Give me. This is my fault. Begin. From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with light.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Your helping me has become a pattern.
For the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Away!
Ready!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Elusive deity! Talon Hurricane! Burn!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Elusive deity! Begin! Attack time! Eternal devastation!
Fluidity of your movement is simply
I
incredible.
let you all down.
Whoa, what?
Resuscitation!
Here I come! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Can't get out of this! Megasonic Thrust! Lightning Thrust! Rolling Megasonic Thrust! Is this it?
What the fuck happened?
I am not beyond fury! I am beyond one! Imbue this vanquished soul with love! Instinct sharpened! First strike! Can you take it? I'm on it!
I'll bring you back from death to
I
bed.
see you! Elusive deity! First strike! You're done!
Where are you going? I can't heal you forever. Here!
Let us take you! Dragon Shell! Super thrust!
Radiant Light! Reload! I'm out of ammo.
Shattering the pieces!
Healing
Attack time! Watch this! Sword Rain Alpha! Talon Hurricane! Okay, here
Are you kidding?
Eat dirt! Not so fast! Talon Hurricane! Begin! Take double demon tag! Elusive deity! Begin! You'll pay for that!
Healing circle.
Dragon Shell!
I'll bring you back from death to bed.
Talon Sword!
I'll bring you back from death
Take
to
the
bed.
hurricane!
Resuscitation!
I'm on it! Here I come! The everlasting You're mine! Negative
handle it.
Resonate with the earth!
Not on my watch. Healing circle.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Back into the fray.
It's
By the
over.
power of water.
Dazzle! I'm ready! Do it!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Mega ray.
Sword!
Back into the fray.
Now you're devastation! Burn in hell! Eat this!
This one's mine.
Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Megasonic thrust!
Searing
I'm on
flame.
crush! Eternal devastation!
I'm out. Back into
Being
the fray.
interrupted.
Annihilation. Searing flame.
Elusive deity! Here! Eat this! Begin!
Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Radiant pierce. I'm out.
Take
I'm
this!
all stopped up. Annihilation. Mega ray.
Try harder!
I hope this medicine works.
Radiant Blast! Now I'm in the groove!
Searing Flame! Reload!
First try!
Here's your healing art!
First try! Elusive deity! Eat it! Over!
I will!
First
If
try!
it's in the sky, it's mine!
Dragon shout!
I'll bring you back from death! Here's a healing
Now
art!
whenever.
Did you see this coming?
Power surges
Denied.
through me. Eat this! No further!
All you think,
Dragon shout! Tempest!
I'm out!
Elusive deity! Tornado blast!
Mega Ray! Pathetic! Come on!
You hollow dare! I'll face you!
Don't mind if I do!
How's this?
It looks like we made a mess.
Anything in armor is over. Now it's my turn.
Whatever you're doing seems to work.
It's simple. Punch until I can't punch anymore.
I almost feel sorry for your opponents.
This one's
Elusive
mine.
deity! First tornado drive!
Tiger Blade.
Dragon shout! First strike! From beyond,
Going in.
imbue this vanquished soul with
Going
light.
in.
Dragon shout! From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with
Flaming
light.
meteor.
Plenty left!
Then take
What was I
this!
thinking?
Heal! Take this!
I
Here
really
I
owe
go!
you one.
It's
On
on
guard. One more.
Begin!
Little shot.
Art expert coming through!
First strike!
Confiscated!
Dragon! I'm just getting started!
Got you!
Ready to go.
Forgive me.
He's far enough.
Excited!
On guard.
It's over! Lightning!
Ready and
On
ready!
guard.
Now you see what I can
I'm
do!
out of ammo. On guard.
Back into the field! Lightning! They're not playing around!
Now I'm real mad!
This one's mine. Look sharp. Glacier
Raging
Field.
Cascade! Here's evil!
Tiger Blade. This one's mine. Not like this.
Raging Cascade! It's over! Fresh! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Light astral energy! I never miss! Thunder field! Radiant clear! Dance in the wind! Back into the front! Air thrust! Take that! Water! Raging cascade!
I've healed myself.
Ready! Close one! Raging cascade! Not in your dreams! Here's the lightning condemned! Thunder blade! Raging cascade! Spread! The close one! Raging cascade! Spread!
Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Dance in the wind! Sleep now. Let's get you all tucked away.
Elusive deity!
I can't feel anything.
Can you take it? Take this! Now or never! Can't get out of this! Not done yet! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Lightning thrust! Rising! Incantation ruined! Stalagmite! Here I come! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
What do you mean try again? I killed it. Да тия ми скока, човек. Язък, че изобщо съществува. Is Hugo gone, my lord? Yes, it proved to be a formidable foe, but I'm pleased to report that it's no more. That's right, Dohilim here put it in its place. You really got rid of it, my lord? Yes, indeed. We also removed the Zugos in the surrounding area. This should hopefully allow you to go about your work more in peace. Thank you so much. Wait, your face, my lord, did you get hurt in the fight? Ah, fret not. It's a small price to pay on my part if it means my people are relieved of that which ails them. My lord, I don't know what to say. I shall work even harder than ever in the fields to repay such kindness. You needn't do more than you already are. If anything else troubles you, please don't hesitate to call on the palace for assistance. Yes, my lord. Thank you.
Really now?
I've got a feeling you're gonna have a long line of people waiting to see you once you're back in Vicent. Whew. Eternal Protector. Fuck, това беше тегаво. Няма много орен чел, което не е хубаво. Ще ми трябва.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I think we should rest, yeah. Phew.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook. Атак.
All done. Come and eat.
Yes, ma'am.
That's your 12th serving. Damn, that's gotta be a record.
Even seeing it for myself, I can hardly believe it. Where is her body storing it all?
Oh, have you guys already had enough? Did you not like what I fixed?
No, it's just...
We're just amazed at how much you can wolf down.
Jesus Christ.
Doesn't it hurt even a little? Aren't you feeling heartburn or something?
Oh, this is nothing. You know what they say? You always have more room for dinner.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about dessert, actually.
Plus, this is Noki we're talking about. That stuff just sits in your stomach.
I swear I'll never understand you Renans.
Okay, that was fun. That was fun.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here.
This is bad. What am I gonna do about this, Hugo? Is something bothering you, Wagyu? I heard you mention something about this, Hugo. Sir, you see, actually never mind, it's nothing. It sure doesn't sound like nothing to me. Did the dangerous Hugo appear somewhere? If you need it gone, I'll handle it. I couldn't ask you to do that if got enough on your plate as it is, I'm sure. Leave Menancia's affair to us. I have to learn how to get by without Miguel to depend on these days anyway. But I wanna make sure this realm stays safe just as much as you do. So if you're having problems, say something.
Excuse me.
I just told you we can handle it ourselves. Or do you doubt our ability to look after ourselves? That's not what
Well,
It's okay with you, really. We've fought our fair share of Zygos, you know. Why don't you tell us what's going on at least? Okay then. A giant Zygo shown by through the highway and it's making a big mess out of all the fields and buildings along there. It's like a wild dog, only it manages to break through any walls and fencing that gets in its way. Damn it, when you say, oh, ne hog, I mean a dog anyway. You mean one of those poor Zygos? I'd figure a stone wall would be enough to keep it at bay. That won't work on this fellow. We're talking about something the size of a hut.
really?
That big? Yeah, that's why I've been struggling to come up with a way to stop it. We'll see what we can do. If we're dealing with something that bad, you should let me go after it. I've got my shield here and all.
What the?
I don't know if that's such a...
Seriously?
I don't know if that's gonna pose a threat to as you go the size of a hut.
Alright.
I'll make it work somehow. I'm determined to do what I can to protect the realm. You said Trasil highway, right? We're back. Yikes. A boorish boar. Okay. Totally not weird. Okay. Shit. Трябва да накупя неща.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Това е доста скъпо. Okay, never mind.
You can never be too prepared. But did we...
I agree.
have to spend so much?
Okay, off we go.
Holy shit.
That's a big Zoogle.
Je level 26.
Coming through. My turn. Mega Sonic Thrust. Exploit the enemy's weakness. Resonate with the earth. Elusive deity! Dragon Shout! Be still! Now you see what I can finish you here and now!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Double Demon Fang! Begin!
Leave the charge.
Shit.
Here, let me help.
Sonic Thrust!
Don't mind if I do.
Rising Weapon!
I never miss.
Elusive deity.
I'm all set up. Annihilation. Searing flame.
Not today.
We'll dig it.
You're mine.
Elusive deity. Anything in armor is all mine.
Glacial spear.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly.
I'm ready. I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray.
It was nice while it lasted.
Rising
I'll
water.
face you.
Reload.
Take
I'll
this.
tear you apart.
In a bind.
Talon sword. Rising wyvern.
Denied! Better if you don't get up.
Art expert coming through. Not in your dreams.
Heal. You escape. Sword
Tornado drive.
Raining slash. Eternal devastation.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
I'll face you. Does it hurt?
Freeze Lancer.
Watch this.
This one's
Elusive
mine.
deity.
I never miss.
Tornado drive. Have this.
Annihilation.
My crush, elusive deity. Armor won't save you. I'll face you. Swallow this.
Rising wyvern.
Tornado drive.
Stay away from my friends.
Reload. Light burst forth.
What the fuck? Oh, whoa, 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 what the hell? Bist war.
Rising wyvern.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation. Watch yourself.
What was I
I
thinking?
sense incredible power.
Sonic thrust.
Art expert coming through. I'll heal you all.
Double demon fang.
Not on my watch. Healing.
That move.
That's far enough.
Here comes the big one.
Run cross field.
So you clamor for my true power?
Back into the fray.
Here, let me
Negative
go.
take. With the earth. Stalagmite. Behold, the earth pulse.
Yo, what?
Tectonic vision.
Radiant pierce.
You're mine. It's over.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Reload. I'm out of ammo. Back into the
Megasonic thrust. Take it.
No,
Flame and
Can't end here.
you make it in time. I'm on it.
Radiant pierce.
No, not yet.
Radiant
I'm on it.
pierce.
Take this.
That's enough.
I'm out.
Elusive deity.
Sonic thrust.
Hitting pile drive.
Sword rain. I'll run you through. Blow away.
Heal.
If it's in the sky, it's
Rising
mine.
wyvern. Here I
Art
come.
seal.
Here's a
Not
healing
on
art.
my watch. First aid.
Here I go.
Take this.
Radiant pierce.
Hitting can't get out of this.
Shattering.
Piercing.
Sword rain
Flame.
alpha.
Beckon to the everlasting
Here, let me help.
Negative
I
force.
can't heal you forever.
With the earth.
Radiant pierce.
Such unadulterated healing.
Oh, and the red.
Destruction.
No. Water.
Demon. Fang.
Wits about you, people! I'm gone! Far enough!
Ready to go.
Elusive deity.
This one's mine. Searing flame. Reload.
Going in. I'm out of ammo.
I'm all stocked up. Art expert coming through. Don't mind if I do.
How about this? The enemy's reeling!
Complacency is the root of carelessness.
Point taken. Stay sharp, everyone!
Eternal devastation.
Pierce evil.
Rotating pile driver.
Freeze Lancer.
Negative gate.
You're mine.
Back into the fray.
Look sharp!
Crush.
Elusive deity.
Eternal devastation.
Not like this!
Primed and ready. Where are
my
you
fault.
going?
You picked the wrong fight.
It's weakened.
Take this. This ends now. Lunar Rondo. Rising Falcon. You're mine. Watch yourself. I sense incredible power. Take this! No! It can't end here!
I can feel the medicine working. Art seal! Not on my watch! Glacial spear.
Now it's my turn! Ha!
Chinese supernova! Photon raging, hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Begin! Does it hurt? Count it! My reach is even wider!
Freeze lancer!
Take this!
Lightning orb! Lightning is out here! Thunder blade! Searing flame! Reload! I'm on it! Dance in the wind!
Begin!
In here!
Does it hurt?
Get on!
I'll
Hear
face
me!
you.
Flame of fury!
Elusive deity!
Glacial speed!
Tornado ride!
Alright! It's
Can't get out of
showtime!
this!
Dance in the wind! In here!
I'll face you.
Get on!
Elusive deity!
Here goes! Whoa! Hey!
Nothing will hold me.
Do it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant dynasty!
We killed it.
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
What do you mean? We killed it. Имам в Висинт и в Отелина Палас имам нещо. Предполагам още един зугъл.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I think it's safe to rest here now as well. Особено след като имам нужда от него. Then again, са 3 нива над мене. Имам нещо за продаване от квеста? Не. How did it go with the Portugal? Don't worry, we managed to stop it.
Seriously?
I still can't believe we pulled it off, honestly. I never showed out to Kisara. I hate that I had to turn to you in the first place. You still helped. You evacuating people and clear out trouble made it so that we could simply focus on fighting. So don't beat yourself up. You've always been a big help, even when we were younger. Thank you, Kisara. Anyway, what part of the fence did the board destroy? I wanna fix it for you. You won't have to do that for me, and I swear you never know where to rest, do you? It's just in my nature. Speaking of which, hearing well, your coat's been dirty ever since we fight. Let me have it. I'll wash it for you. Sure. I gotta step up my game. Wash the goat. Sorry, goud. What the fuck? Окей, в Висинт се оказа, че има още нещо. О, ето тук.
I see someone who looks troubled about
Let me guess, more Zugos. You're Captain Kisara from the guard, right? Perfect, I got a problem I could really use your help with.
okay?
What is it? I'm at your service. Well, when I was working in Razum Quarry earlier, I came across this one tough nut of a rock that I couldn't quite crack. A tough rock, you see? You'd help smashing the thing? I'm your guy. If only the solution were so simple. Alas, by the time I got back to work the next day, it had completely vanished. Imagine my surprise when I found it rolling around deeper in the quarry. It was practically a walking crag, and a feisty one at that. Ever since then, I've been too scared to get back to work knowing that thing is in there.
Okay.
Okay, let's fight. Leave it to me. I'll see what I can do. This will be good. I can't wait to see how our specialist in defense is gonna solve this one. Oh, I'm not just gonna ignore this man after what he told us, defensive specialist or not. Thanks a million, Captain. You will find it deep inside the resume quarry.
Here we go.
Roger. Let us move out. I'll crush that Zugo one way or another. Okay. Okay. Let's do it then.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
If I see awesome, that's not gonna be fun.
Brace yourselves. This one's tough. A new melody.
You have to aim for the right area on their back.
Anything in armor is
Go for the weak point.
Base menu. Него с нея.
I'm impressed. Lightning meteor.
I'll face you. Not so fast.
Piercing roar. Glacial spear.
Sonic thrust.
Lightning meteor.
Elusive. Try harder. Now.
Far enough.
It's on.
Here.
Burn.
Here goes.
Take this.
What a
Hitting pile driver. Save you.
going in.
Shield.
Can you take it?
Here's a healing arc.
In a vine?
First aid.
Here I come.
Begin!
Lightning.
Elusive deity!
I never miss.
Try harder. Now. Here I come.
This one's mine.
Thrust.
My head's spinning. Just watch me.
Rising thrust. Infernal torrent. It's over.
I'll face you.
Expert, cut through. And then God will.
It's on. Burn.
Tornado.
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible. Anything in armor is all mine. Negative gate. Resonate with the earth. Still Magmite. Now you see what I can do.
I'm not done.
And again.
Lunar Rock.
This one's mine. This one's mine.
Elusive deity.
You're mine.
Hitting pile driver.
Crush.
Clear the charging
You're
stone.
mine.
Negative
No
gate.
escape.
Probably should have.
Resonate with the earth.
Lunar Rondo.
Stalagmite.
You're mine.
Will this help?
It's over.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready.
And just like that, I'm back in.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Spear.
Not today.
Appreciate the help.
Take this.
You're mine.
Tiger blade.
You're finished.
Here, let me help.
Elusive deity.
First aid.
In your deck. Ready and
Time
ready.
to shine.
I'll face you. Now you see what I can do. On the ground.
Excited. And again. Radiant. Look here.
Rising. Try this.
This
I'll
one's
heal
mine.
you.
Torrent.
Look sharp.
You're mine.
Healing circle.
I'm grateful. Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Tiger blade.
Be
Reload.
still.
I'll face you. Elusive deity.
Rising. Try harder.
Excited.
This one's all mine.
Shadows.
Ignite. You're mine. Eternal devastation.
Elusive deity.
Tiger
Hitting
blade.
pile driver.
Eternal devastation.
A thrilling performance.
Guardian field.
No escape.
Thank you for that.
Lightning thrust.
I'm well.
Ready?
Spirit blade.
Another incantation
Here,
ruined.
let me help. First aid.
Appreciate the help.
Now you see what I can do.
No escape.
Elusive deity.
Try harder. My
I never miss.
Hitting pile driver.
Lunar Rondo. Rising Falcon!
Tiger Blade!
Elusive deity!
Now I can let it down!
You'll find no mercy!
Alright,
No further!
where was I?
Not today! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Benediction light.
Shield
Here I
and
come!
face!
You're finished!
Annihilation screams!
Here!
How about this? Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Benediction
Freeze
light.
Laser!
Dazzle!
Heal!
Thunder! Rising Falcon!
Being interrupted.
This one's mine!
Shattering the pieces!
Tiger Blade! Here, let me help!
Resonate with the earth!
First aid!
Stalagmite! Piercing roar!
Try harder! Here I come!
Take it!
Dazzle!
Gravitas!
Mirage! Infernal Torrent!
Time to shine!
to me! Dating pile driver! It's almost too strong! Split it open!
Be my
In the
guest!
sky is mine!
Elusive
Tiger
deity.
Blade! Reload! And this one's mine! On guard! I'm all stuffed up!
gonna attack!
Right, one out! Tiger Blade! Here goes!
Watching!
Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back
Ignite!
to get to this!
Lightning Thrust! Lunar Rondo!
Presentation!
Rising
Here, let me help!
Infernal Torrent!
Don't mind if I do! First
I
aid!
owe you one!
Now you see what I can do!
Glacial Spear! Tiger Blade! Evil!
Lightning Thrust!
Let's keep on the
Try
pressure!
this! Infernal Torrent!
Time to shine!
Eternal Devastation!
I'm out of ammo! Switch off!
Dazzle! Lunar Rondo!
You into dust!
I can't heal you forever!
I owe you one! Okay, here I go!
Resonate with the earth!
I'm gonna need more of
This
that.
one's mine! Here, let me help! Tiger Blade!
Carve through armor!
Can't be happening! You have to hold on!
Burn in hell!
Switch to offense!
Crush! Here! You're mine! Lightning Thrust! You're mine! Megasonic Thrust!
Tiger Blade! Here goes! Not on my watch! I can handle it!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Far enough!
You're mine!
I healed
You're
myself.
finished!
Time to stop!
Eternal Devastation!
I'm gone!
Dazzle! Lunar Rondo!
Going in!
Grind you into dust!
Look
Take
sharp!
this! You're finished!
Watch yourself!
Eternal Devastation!
Incredible
This
power!
one's mine!
Resuscitation! Take
Look
this!
sharp! Down! Your arm!
This one's all mine!
That move!
Here comes the big one!
No further!
Here goes! Go! You're
Everlasting
Ignite!
Negative gate!
Eternal Devastation!
Resonate with the earth!
Flaming meteor!
Stalagmite!
I'm almost impressed.
My praise coming from you.
I said almost. So
Okay,
this one's
here I go.
mine. I never miss.
Lightning
Elusive
Thrust!
deity!
Tiger
Rising
Blade!
Falcon!
Annihilation! Art expert coming through!
Tornado drive!
Tiger Blade! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Megasonic Thrust!
Grind you into... Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
Here!
This one's mine!
Thank you!
Eternal
Shield and
Devastation!
face!
Ignite! Megasonic Thrust!
Elusive deity!
Going in! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Flaming meteor!
Lunar Rondo!
Elusive deity!
Thrust!
Thank you!
Torn up!
Here I come! Eternal
Going in!
Devastation!
It looks like we made a mad! Tiger Blade!
You require a hand. Take this! Take this! Armor won't save you!
Wits about you, people!
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Radiant, let the marksman handle this!
Not today!
Grind you into dust!
Megasonic Thrust!
Poison meteor!
Mega...
Don't mind if I do!
Resonate with the earth!
Here I go! It's over!
Crush! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too
Maybe?
tough for us?
Just a bit.
We've reached our destination.
Captain, it's you again. Did you manage to beat the Yugo I asked about?
Okay.
Yeah, it turned out to be a real handful, but we eventually pulled through and won. Don't be coy. You are starting to be whole against the thing. Attacking and defending with that shield of yours. Гледай към нея като говориш, моля те. Wow. So you managed to take out that tough rock Yugo with your shield? That's impressive. Thanks. Turns out it's useful not just for defending. It can be offensive. I can be offensive with it too. I feel like I better understand what it's capable of now. Well, thanks for doing all that, Captain. Now I can finally get back to work. Whew. Oh, nice. Окей, нека разгледаме какво имаме. Wines How. Окей. Mid-air evasion. Тук много неща ще мога да взем. Mid-air jump. Искам това. Искам това. Окей. Така, Шион. Какво се случва тук? Normal attack limit. Добре. Това ми харесва. Ще взема и mid-air evasion. С теб какво става? Regenerate. Добре. Добре. Yes. Що пък да не? Добре. Я да видим какво се случва горе в замъка, ако отново е зугъл. Въпреки че ми вдига CP-то, което е добре. Защото ми позволява малко повече време да седя в комбат. Което винаги е плюс. Това трябва да е... Кое? Library.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like art.
It's gonna be a Sugo.
Oh?
My, it seems like you're carrying a rare book there, young lady.
Yeah.
This thing, to be fair, books in general are pretty rare across Dano. Even so, I can tell it's particularly unique and special. As the librarian here, I couldn't ask you to consider donating it to me, could I?
Yeah.
I don't think I could part with this one. I need this book to fight Zigos and stuff.
Why?
Goodness, I had no idea there were such books used for combat. All the more reason I simply must get my hands on it. Oh, Wardocha, sweetie, you must convince her to part with it somehow, please. I must? To be quite honest, I would rather she hold on to it as well. But I, Tigrina, okay, was appointed by you to serve as the powerful librarian so as to keep these precious books safe for future generations. You must do something. I simply can't do my job without having the books I need in my care. Please, Wardocha. This is quite a conundrum. I'm not sure what to do.
Got it.
Oh, I'm not letting this book out of my sight, but you can take a look at it while we're here if you like. If I find any new books while traveling, I'll bring them to you too. Does that work for you?
Great.
Absolutely. I really do wish I could have your book, but I'll gladly accept that as a compromise. In return, every time you have something to show me, I'll give you something special in return. Wardocha, I hope a generous budget is forthcoming. The arts must be preserved. Unfortunately, this isn't my call to make, seeing as I no longer serve as ward here, but you make a compelling argument. Don't be shy about bringing me lots and lots of books now. I'll be here eagerly awaiting them. Bibliophile. Oh.
I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Oh boy.
Of course that's why you like her.
Oh boy. Secrets of the Stars, eh? That's an old beaten up book we have there. What is it, I wonder? I sense much worth from it, but also an aura of sadness emanating from its pages. Tell me, where did you find such a book? It's a prized heirloom that used to belong to a certain clan. You could say I inherited it. That's why I can't give it away. I understand now. You must forgive my keenness to obtain it. I'm sure you don't have it easy as a fellow book collector yourself. Nevertheless, I sense your passion for them is quite genuine. Will you bring me another of your books, another book you happen to come across? I'd really love to see them. Sure, no problem. Happy photo. Oh boy. Bibliophile. Wow, that's
I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books.
okay, don't be shy, but така. Oh, Jesus. Back to the Renan literature. For some reason, they are all written in Danan. Okay. Така, да отидем, да реснем, защото сме яката набити. И да похарча малко пари.
I don't sense any more enemies.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Looks like we do. Okay, имам ли какво да продам? Apparently not. Ще ми трябва малко live bottles. Goodbye. И обратно към Талка. Понт. Освен... Така, знам какво има тука. Знам какво има в Отелина Палас. Толкова е с фулзбек, имам чувство, че ще минем цялата игра, пичо. Убили сме вече... технически не убили, но победихме 3 лорда. То пичо още не си избрал буза. Fuck. Like, fuck. Yo.
An opponent like this should be easy. Megasonic thrust! Against you perform! Be still!
Anything in order.
Megasonic thrust!
Talon Hurricane!
Demon Fang, Rising Wyvern, Destruction, Lightning Thrust. Okay. Solar Alpha, Severing Wind, Raining Swash. Double Demon Fang, Eternal Dragon Swarm. О, прон това. А какво се случва тука? Кресен флаш.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
It's fucking potato.
Coming through.
Leave the charges to me!
Swallow dare!
Benediction light. Another incantation ruined.
Can you take it? Alvin!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
You require a hand. A charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well I'm here to stop it.
Elusive
How about this?
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
I'll finish
Not
you here and
connect.
now!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Let's see how many types of fish you've caught. 3, huh? Here, let me give you a little something. A fish shaped war optimal midway underwater. It moves gracefully, attracting rough wild fish. Okay.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
И те си нямам как го... Разбираш това? You're a lifesaver, now I can get back to my miss... sorry, forget I spoke. Carry on, don't mind me.
I'm always
Infantry shield.
amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Okay, equipment. Infantry shield. Окей, това очевидно е по-слабо. Fine. Yes.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
Yep.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Well.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No.
Weird.
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with a staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Well.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Толкова... Oh, okay. Kisara.
Sora, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Actually, я. Що не направо така?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Okay.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Окей. Totally not edgy boy. О, 27 левел.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Got fire.
I'm stuck. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours. Dragon form.
Freeze Lancer.
First sight.
I'm just...
Do it. Go lead. Blow them away. Eat dirt. Take this. Dazzle. How about this?
Does it hurt?
Explosive ring. You're finished. Resonate with the earth.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. Excited.
Not a chance.
I'm all stocked up.
Eternal devastation.
Окей, научих нещо ново, което нямам идея какво е. Но сега ще го пробваме. Infernal Torrent? I don't know.
That was a nice move there.
No, right?
Ами, налага се тук да приключа. За жалост. Така че
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg.
много набързичко приключвам. Утре пак ще стримам.
Stop memorizing my move.
Но за днес толкова. Лек ден ви желая и скоро.